Hola, hola guys, hello. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. Let's just jump into this. I have some incense going, I already meditated, prayed, and I already pulled Oracle for you guys and kind of sat with this for a minute. Okay, so took some notes as well. So, you guys got Mystic Child. So right off the bat, I'm going to say that this reading is not going to be for everyone. I think this is more for people who have, if you've just started your spiritual journey, like if you've just started to kind of like tap into more of a, like your higher self, like tapping more into your intuition and everything. This is not going to be for you. This is going to be for people who have already kind of been dealing with this spiritual journey. Ooh, what was that? Something fell over there. This is going to be for those who have kind of already been on this spiritual journey for a while, because I feel like this is like another cycle that you're going into, 111. So you guys got follow the path of your soul, which has an elk on here. Number 2, it says, do not allow anyone or anything to stop you. You have animals with companionship. 21. You have plants, growth, with another elk here. 19. 91 might also be significant. Maybe you were born in 91. You also have life, breath. 27. And then you have listen to the eternal song of your soul. 33. You know, that's funny. There's a raven on this card. I wrote down Raven, except I was thinking of Raven Simone because of That's So Raven. If you guys have ever seen the show That's So Raven, because Soothsayer popped up, and that's made me think of That's So Raven, because Soothsayer is someone who's able to see into the future, or someone who is able to predict the future, or someone like clairvoyancy, right? Like, this is someone who is able, this is someone really tapped into their intuition, tapped into the spiritual realm, tapped into energy, like something here where you are very tapped in spiritually, but it feels like you're digging deeper. Like, this message is for those who are digging deeper. That's why the elk spirit is coming up, and that's what I Googled earlier, because like you had a lot of elk energy here. And elk represents, in especially indigenous cultures, it's like revered for nobility. It represents like dignity. It's about endurance, stamina, strength. Even just the size of an elk is just massive. Like, it's just, but they're so, you don't hear about elks attacking people, right? Like, they're very majestic, they're very large. The most danger that they pose generally is with accidents, right? Like car accidents and stuff, but that's a whole separate thing. But it's almost like they're the king of the forest, right? So there's something like you are very connected with nature here. You might be that person that it's like, you know, the memes where people have like a lot of plants, or like they're like they're like constantly like getting plants, or they're like sneaking plants in or something like that. I think this also could be that you guys are putting your roots somewhere new, or you might be moving. So I feel like you're about to really set your roots down into something, either whether it be a place or a job, or it be a gift or something here that you've started to tap into, something that you've really like, something that's ignited passion within you, something that's really given you a breath of, it's like a breath of fresh air. It's giving you life. It's something that feels like a purpose here. So maybe you found something that's really ignited your spirit, really ignited your soul. You've tapped into either some part of yourself, either a skill, whether it's like you've overcome some type of like toxic addiction or something. There's something here where you've reached an achievement, And it's like you've unlocked some new type of there's like something you've discovered about yourself. There's like a recent discovery about yourself, or you're about to discover something about yourself that's very almost supernatural. It's unexplained. It's unexplainable. You have like such a deep connection with Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, with nature. There might be something here having to do with music. I wonder if you feel like it's like I feel like some of you maybe even like are so creative in the sense like musically creative, where you can like create tunes or beats or sounds or something out of anything, like even nature, like even just like the noises around you. It's like you're very tapped into just the way that life operates as a whole. It's like an orchestra. It's like maybe you view things as like an orchestra, like this giant symphony, right? That's when it kind of what I'm picking up here. Some of you also might be getting some of you might actually be really connected with wolves here, or coyotes or something like that, or just canine. Like there's something here with dogs. Maybe you're like a very big dog person, or you're thinking about getting a dog, or you just recently lost a dog, and they're kind of coming through and popping up. Yeah, it could have been someone recently lost a pet here. So I'm getting drawn to this. That was very random, but that just popped up. Like I really feel like there was a pet spirit, a dog. So if you recently lost a dog, I feel like they're kind of just popping in right now. There's something here. Listen to the eternal song of your soul. Tune into it and learn to trust it. Okay, so there's something here where whatever this gift or whatever this thing that you've kind of that you're focusing on right now, it almost feels like maybe you might be a little bit scared of it, or it might be a little bit intimidating, only because like there has to be some type of effort or work to hone this ability, to hone this skill, to kind of refine it, right? There's something here where it's like you're gonna have to put in a little bit of effort, or you're gonna have to do a little bit of your own homework with your spirit team or something here, where maybe you're gonna have to meditate, or maybe you're gonna have to pray, or maybe you're just gonna have to like kind of sit with yourself and really think or journal or something like this. But it's kind of like refine. It's what's the word? It's like you're fine tuning or something like that. Like when you tune a guitar, that's how it feels like. It's like what even was that noise? It's just like you're getting it in tune. That's what it is. You're getting yourself in tune. You're tuning yourself up right now. You're a little bit out of tune, but you're tuning yourself up right now. It's like you got all the strings, everything's there, all the pieces are there. It's almost like there's like on a guitar, right? There's 6 strings. It's like you have to tune each one. So it's like maybe you're on this journey where you've got a couple of these strings in tune, right? But it's like you're moving on to the next one, where you're about to unlock, or you've unlocked this new ability, this new skill, this new idea, this new project. There's something here where it's something new, something that you're really like putting your roots and you're planting down into, and you're really like it's vitalizing. It's really just like bringing you a lot of joy, a lot of life. It's bringing you a lot of light. And I feel like this elk spirit here is really like guiding you to continue onward with this. It's like you're embarking. Yeah, I wrote down here. You're embarking on a deeper journey. This is what Google says. So it's like you're embarking on a deeper journey, looking into yourself. And it's like you're really leaving behind ideas and actions and things that don't serve you anymore. Things that are no longer bringing you that fulfillment, bringing you that joy. Almost like things that kind of burn your energy or waste your energy. Or even second guessing yourself when it comes to intuition, right? I feel like maybe before there was things like, if you are like, say you're like a tarot reader, you're divination, you do divination, or you do scrying or something like that, whatever it may be, or apply it to any other skill, right? Like if you're doing a pottery class, if you're taking, if you work with like math or something, like apply it however it may be. But there's something here where it's like you're really, maybe you used to second guess yourself, or you kind of had a little bit of doubt because you weren't as proficient, or you weren't, maybe you felt like you were mediocre, or maybe you felt like you weren't up to par with people who you were kind of comparing yourself to, who have been doing it for much longer. But there's something here where it's now you've regained this confidence. You're really digging deeper into yourself, and you're putting your, I'm just saying it again, it's like you're putting your roots into something. It's like you're really planting firm on something. Maybe there's people around you that feel like you might move on from this quickly, but like this is something that you really, or maybe people are not taking this as seriously as you, or maybe they think you're not taking it as serious as you do. That could be just for some of you. But for a lot of you here, I feel like this is going to be something that's, I wonder if you've even dreamt or seen any elks around. I literally just today saw I mean, it was really sad, actually. I think I hit the mic, sorry. But I passed on the road a baby deer that had been hit. It was actually really sad. But I feel here it's like almost a warning not to let this, not to ignore this. Don't let this thing die. Don't let this be something of your past. Don't let this idea, don't let this flame, don't let it burn out, right? Don't, 1111, as I look up. Yeah, don't let this be something that, or maybe even people around you, naysayers. For some of you, you might not even explicitly told people about this idea, which I think also your spirit team kind of wants you to keep it to yourself for the time being, because there might be, for those of you who haven't said anything, it's like maybe you're worried that people will kind of like try to like talk you out of something or try to keep you from doing something. Maybe it's just someone who has a kind of like opposing views, if it is having to do with tarot and divination here, because I do really like soothsayer, like you got clairvoyancy. So there's something here where you guys are, I mean, and you also have mystic child, where there's, you guys are extremely tapped into the spiritual realm, okay? Like I'm set on that, like I'm for sure. Comment down below if I'm accurate. Like I'm pretty sure that you guys are very tapped in, like you guys are very intuitive, you're able, I wonder if you also like predict things, or you say things that kind of like take people off guard, or they kind of like, I don't know, there's something here where maybe you kind of gain that confidence because of certain, like there's been validations, like as you continue to work on it, as you continue to hone it, as you continue to really refine this skill, it's like you're starting to see, you're starting to dig deeper into yourself and be like, oh yeah, this is something I feel called to do. Yes, this is actually something I can move forward on. I can build from. I can plant my roots here. I can plant my seed here, and something will grow from it. Right? It's like you're really, even. Oh, I mean, it's like dark as heck right now, which I should probably end the reading pretty soon. But there's like a whole forest on this elk's back here, so it's like you're carrying so much imagination. Like you are so imaginative. There's something here where it's like you have a lot of creativity, a lot of imagination. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. I'm getting Gene Wilder's version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, or was it Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? I can't, whichever one it was. But you guys remember the original, like from the, what was it, the 70s, that movie? Gene Wilder's character as Willy Wonka was a genius, right? Created something so fantastical, so there was an idea that like set the entire, it was like a global, something global that like really shook the world, right? That it was the whole globe that was looking for those golden tickets, right? From one man's idea. And there's something here where it's like you kind of have a one up on it, like you're ahead of someone, like you're ahead of people in the sense, maybe it's because you're keeping silent, or people are trying to like see what's going on with you or what you're gonna do next, but you're kind of keeping things on the low, because I feel like there's kind of people around trying to see like what you're doing, what, like it's just, you have so many ideas, you're so creative, that I feel like there might be people who might want to like pick apart certain things, or pick things from you, or it's just like this strange energy around you where there's maybe like one or two people who are kind of either naysayers, or they kind of don't view your work or view what you do as serious, or as, it's almost just like, oh, you're doing that, I don't know, it's kind of the energy I'm getting. But or people view you as like extremely eccentric, because Willy Wonka in that movie, he was very, no one really knew what he was gonna do next, right? He was very private, very elusive, but he was just brilliant. He had a whole empire, right? Like he built all of this, and he had like these wild inventions, right? So there's something here where it's like you do things out of the box. You think out of the box. You think like you have a very innovative mind here, okay? And I feel like your ideas, whatever it is that's given you life, that's given you this inspiration, listen to it, okay? I mean, I don't even know why I'm showing you these cards. You can't even see where it says listen to the eternal song of your soul. Listen to your intuition. Listen to yourself, okay? Don't let anyone or anything around you, if you feel and know that this is something that lights you up, brings you joy, brings you passion, you're gifted at it, you're good at it, you know that you feel like it's your calling, right? Or you feel like it's just passion, right? It doesn't have to be this giant life purpose, right? It could just be something fun. It could be something that you enjoy doing. So you're going to continue doing it, right? And if something grows from it, then something grows from it. You're just really digging into yourself and finding what it is that really lights you up, and what it is that you're doing right now. Whatever it is that you can predict, whatever it is that you see, what vision that you have, follow that. Because I feel like you have the elk spirit that's like leading you towards this. It's embarking, like this is the beginning of a journey for you, okay? This is the beginning of something that can really bring you a lot of abundance as well, because I'm getting back to the elk being the king of the forest, right? Nobility, and with regal, and I mean, they're always, it's lavish, right? There's something here where maybe this thing will bring you a lot of lavishness. It doesn't even have to be like finances. It just could be like, well, I mean, that's what I'm picking up actually, is like there's something here where it's like you're feeling luxury, you're feeling lavish, it's feeling like you're calling in something toward you. You're calling in something as you continue to do this. There's going to be something, maybe you guys know, I mean, you guys are soothsayers, you're clairvoyant, okay? So you're able to kind of see and feel certain things. So it's like there's something here where whatever it is that you're also manifesting, like whatever it is you're doing is like naturally drawing something in towards you that's going to bring a lot of joy and a lot of success. It's or not even yeah, success, but also it's just like it's something that you're really gonna love. It's something that feels indulgent. That's the word. Yeah, it's gonna feel like you're indulging. It's like, what's the right word? It's gonna feel smooth. It's gonna feel natural. I wonder if this is for some of you. Might be some type of like side business or something here, because I just feel like there's like this feeling of freedom, like being your own boss, king of the forest, like you're your own boss. You're this leader. Or maybe you're in a leadership role, right? I wonder if some of you are even where is it at? I wrote it here. Oh, did I not write it? Well, oh, I also wrote fiercely protective of young. So you guys might have children, or you might just be very, very protective of children, animals, elders. Like you're very protective of those who really cannot defend themselves, or have a harder time defending themselves. I think you guys also have very thick skin. Okay, like very thick skin. I'm also getting like honey badgers. I don't know why when I said thick skin, I thought of honey badgers. Honey badgers have like extremely thick skin. They're like beasts. They'll take on like mountain lions. They'll take on, or not mountain, well, yeah, they take on like any type of great, like large feline cat. Like Google honey badgers. Some of you might be Hufflepuff if you're like into all the old Harry Potter stuff. So yeah, look up some traits of Hufflepuff. Maybe you're a Hufflepuff, I don't know. Or honey badger has some, there's like something to do with honey badger. Which is funny because honey badgers, where is it? Man, I can like not even read my own writing. Hold on. Oh, right here. Where it says like the elk are huge. They're massive, right? And their antlers are huge too. It's like they span like what, like 6 feet, and they're just so like, their presence is large. Their presence is commanding. So that's kind of how I'm getting like your guys' energy is like, there's something like so powerful about your energy. It's almost like, I wonder if people even think of you like an I don't know, like a mystical creature. Yeah, like a mystic child. I wonder if some people think of you like a fairy or like this siren, or like you just like have this like, maybe there's like something like mermaid about you. I don't know, there's just like something that's just like ethereal about you. There's something otherworldly about you. Some of you might be, I really am getting a lot of earth energy, but some of you might be air sign as well. Or you might have air placements in your chart. Some of you might be Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Hold on, let me get my, I can barely fucking see. I should turn a light on, but you know, I'm gonna end this video right now anyway. We'll go through the ambiance. Capricorn. I don't know if you guys can, yeah, I'm not even gonna attempt it. It's Capricorn, okay? Aquarius. Aries. What was that? I don't know, I rolled it over by accident. Hold on. Capricorn again. Aries again. One more. And Pisces. So any of those signs, Sun, Moon, or Rising, doesn't have to be. There's something here about that you, evading predators. Elk also are very good, like the whole deer family, they're good at evading predators, right? So I feel like, again, going back to leaving things that no longer serve you, I feel like you guys have learned a lot too from the relationships that you've had to deal with in the past. So maybe there's something here where it's like you've grown so much, and now that you're in this energy of really focusing on self and your own like mind, body, spirit, there's something here where it's like you're really just tapping into yourself. You're learning about yourself. You're moving on to the next cycle of your life, the next phase of your life. You're moving on to this I'm just hearing like green light go. Like that's what I'm hearing. I don't know why Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles also came out. Like what? Maybe some of you guys have a pet turtle, I don't know, or like slow and steady wins the race, or I wonder if some of you guys played orchestra in school or did like an instrument in school. Someone here might have like respiratory or like asthma or something. I feel like someone here also has like really good smelling hair. People talk about like how good your hair smells, and I'm getting the image of someone with like really dark curls, and it's just like it almost looks like a you know, when like those hair commercials where it's like so shiny and like you like flip the hair and it's like I'm almost getting the image of someone like flipping really dark curls, and it's just like it just smells like really, really good. So maybe some people really comment on how well you smell or how good your hair smells, or your shampoo or something like that, or perfume or something like that. I don't know, there's something like when you pass by or when you flip your hair or something that it smells really good. Or if you're a man, there's something here about like your cologne smelling really good, or like when you walk by, it's like your cologne smells really good. I wonder for some of you, if you, I don't know why I was just like getting the image of my own mosquito bites. Maybe some of you guys have like a lot of mosquito bites right now. Oh, I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry if you do. Like they're so pesky. I'm literally covered in them. And I get like these, like, I don't know if I'm like allergic or whatever, but when I get bitten, they like puff up and they get all irritated and it leaves a giant red mark, and I'm like, oh my gosh. But anyway, sidetracked. You guys, I also might be sticking your neck out for someone right now, or like you stuck your neck out for someone and there was some type of lesson that you had to learn from this. Yeah, almost like there was like this two-faced energy around you, or there was maybe that was one of the naysayers or something like this that didn't really believe into your intuition, or didn't believe in your gift, or didn't believe in your ideas, or didn't believe in your project, or just didn't believe in you as a person. Not to say that they didn't care or didn't love you, but it's almost like they didn't, it's like they underestimated you, right? There was something here, was like being underestimated. Like there's something here like your gifts, your talents, your creativity being downplayed. Shit is being downplayed in some aspect. And it's like, no, you started to embark on this new cycle. You started to embark on this new journey where you're tapping into some type of really deep connection, like a really, really deep connection here. I don't know what, I don't know the specific, blah. I don't know the specifics here on what it is, but it feels very heavy, like energetically heavy. You guys might be doing like a lot of energy work, or maybe even learning about like Reiki or something like that. Like it's just something that, oh my gosh, what the hell was that? I have my hands full right now. I didn't even fucking touch anything. I don't even know where the hell fell. Let's just get a couple more oracle cards. Hard worker. Man, you can't see it on here. Hard worker. Bad communication. Bad communication. You know, I should just turn the fucking light on. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I mean, I'm gonna end this video anyway right now, but I just want to show you guys these cards that I got. I don't even know what the heck fell over here. Ow. Ah! Lord, what is going on? Okay. Pinch away. Yeah, exactly. Hard worker, bad communication. So yeah, I feel like there was just something here where someone was really not understanding where you were coming from, or someone wasn't picking up what you were putting down, or vice versa. Like if you need to reverse it, reverse it. You know what I mean? We're not. No one's exempt from making mistakes or saying the wrong thing, or you know, maybe there was something here where bad communication could have been on both ends, right? But I really feel like this is more talking about someone really downplaying and underestimating you, like someone being a little bit condescending even, or not belittling. I don't want to say to that extent, but it feels like it's just someone really didn't expect much from you, right? They didn't really expect much from your ideas. They didn't expect much from your creativity. They didn't expect much from what little, like the little that you told them, right? So I feel like it's like you learned from that, and now you're no longer saying everything that you're doing. You're no longer like giving out free ideas. You're no longer handing out all these, like, you're not giving your energy to people who no longer deserve it. It's like you've learned to leave that in the past, and you're evading those predators, right? Like the elk, you're evading those predators. You've now become your own king. You've now really like taken the reins on this shit, and you're working really, really hard towards what you're doing. Don't get distracted. Really listen to yourself. Listen to what brings you joy. Listen to what really... I think also don't doubt your visions. If there is something here with clairvoyancy, I wonder if you're like really doubting what you're seeing, or if you're having like dreams, or if you're having like actual encounters, like if you're actually having like with bad communication here too. I wonder if this is like you're not, there's something here where you need, there's like a message here. Let me get one more card. What is this message, Holy Spirit? What's this message here for the collective on the bad communication? March. Okay, so something could have happened in March, or there was something of significance in March that happened because of this bad communication, or something too real for them. Yeah, maybe you were just a little bit too honest, or there was or they felt like you weren't, or maybe you were just kind of being like really just being yourself, and it didn't sit right with people around you. Or like once you started like really exhibiting like who you are, who you like, okay, this is sounding like very familiar. I wonder if this is kind of like a message for me as well. It's almost like I'm just going to use myself as an example. Okay, so when I started kind of like doing my own thing and everything, there are relationships that kind of fell apart. Once I started really putting myself first and not going to multiple people for like validation or I guess really to get their opinion first on something I already knew. You know what I mean? It's like, and I feel like that's pretty common though too, especially with the society and the world we grow up in. It's like we grow up in a society that constantly has us questioning ourselves, doubting ourselves, right? It's like it's programmed in our mind. So there's something here where it's like you're really starting to rely on your own self. Like you're really starting to create your own abundance. You're creating your own empire. You're creating your own... There's something here where you're going to be like wildly successful. You're going to be like really successful because again, I'm getting Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka, like the whole image of when those golden tickets went out, like that idea of like, that's a marketing idea, like this marketing strategy, okay? Because the entire world was there was like TV, news stations, and he knew where all of these, he had one up on his sleeve, and he was like looking for who to trust on who was going to take over his chocolate factory, right? And he sent that, didn't he send like some guy around trying to like bribe the kids to steal a gobstopper or something like that? I don't know why this is coming through. Oh, look at the deck too. Archangel Miguel. Some of y'all might be working with Archangel Michael. I feel like Archangel Michael pops in every one of my readings, to be honest. Oh, and look at financial freedom. Y'all, come on now. Come on now. Time to make a decision. Some of you might have to make a decision pretty soon. Again, that goes back to the second guessing. Don't second guess yourself, okay? Trust your ideas. If someone's coming to you and like kind of like trying to make you doubt yourself or trying to second guess yourself, don't listen to that, okay? Because right now your spirit team is letting you know that you have the answers here, okay? You have the answers. And that's not to say that you can't learn from other people. Like no one's ever, I say this in all my readings, like no one's ever above learning things, right? And no one is ever above learning lessons from other people. Like we all learn from each other, right? Through life experiences. You yourself have you know, been a life lesson to some people, where other people have given, you know, me and you life lessons, right? There's just, we learn from each other here, okay? But there's something with this situation, with this gift, with this skill, with this talent. It is so specific to you. It's so unique to you. It's only you can think of this. It's like only you have the brain to create this, right? There was only one Willy Wonka, okay? You are the only person who can bring this idea to life, or bring this gift, to refine this gift and to create something so spectacular from it, something so, it's just like a wide scale. It's like, it's something very, it could have like a global impact, because like that whole situation, the golden ticket, babe, like there's something here with the golden ticket, and you're really just like, it's the start of this journey for you. And again, like I said, this, I don't think this is for anyone who's just barely started their spiritual journey. This is someone who's really gone through, and if you've gone through other, like if you've refined and gone through different, I'm getting the tuning the strings again. It's like, this is not your first rodeo, okay? This is not the first time you've been doing this, okay? That's what I'm getting here. But it's like, it's so it's not easy, but it's, you go with the flow now. Like, you go with the ebbs and flows of life, okay? You're just so connected with nature. You're so connected with the seasons. It's like you change with the seasons. You grow with the seasons. You grow with, like, you adapt, okay? You really, like, there's just something so magical about you. It's like you create, the reality you create around you touches the lives. Like, the reality you create for yourself touches the lives around you, regardless, despite all these naysayers, like despite the one or two naysayers that are around you. For every person that underestimates you, it's like there's like 10 others that are really like looking at you in this like revere. Like, it's the elk itself too, right? Like, the elk is revered, right? It's there's something just so noble about it. There's something so majestic about it. And that's kind of how I feel with you guys, with your energy. There's something just really like, I feel like people might be a little bit intimidated to approach you as well, or like there's maybe some people feel like you think that you're not at their level, or you think that there's something here where it's like people might misinterpret or might misjudge you. But yeah, there was something that happened in March, and there's something that you have to make a decision on, okay? So it's really time to make that decision. Really trust your gut. Trust yourself on this, okay? If you need to meditate, meditate. If you need to pray, pray. If you need to just, do what you need to do. You need to play some Left 4 Dead, play some Left 4 Dead, okay? You need to play some Skyrim, play some Skyrim. Whatever it is that you need to do, there's something here. It's like, listen to yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't listen to what someone else is going to tell you. Like, I feel like someone else is going to try to like talk you down from a decision, or try to like talk you out, or make you feel bad, or like make you feel, or try to belittle something that you're doing, or something that is true to yourself, something that is like truly you. And it's like someone's is like really trying to like make you feel bad, or trying to take it away, or trying to belittle, or something like that. I don't know, but it's like, don't second guess, which I don't think you guys are. Like, I feel like you guys are just like, again, like, you just really fucking tapped in. You're so tapped in right now, and I feel like you're like really focused. You have like a goal, you have a vision, and you're sticking to that vision. Pay attention to your dreams as well. Set intentions before you go to bed. If you try to do like, if you're working, or if you're trying to like remember your dreams, or you're trying to something about like the astral realm, excuse me, if you're trying to do that, set the intention before you go to bed. I wonder if that could be a little bit helpful. I don't know. Excuse me. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this reading short because we're at 39 minutes. Oh my god. Okay. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, night, wherever you're at, and I hope you're treated as you treat others. Bye.